Good morning. Welcome to the Transnational Hotel. What can I do for you?
Good morning. My name is Tom Sanders. I have a reservation for...
Is that how you communicate?
Communication?
Can you guys please help me?
For what?
To develop my communication skills. I really need it.
Yes, we are broadcasting students. Of course, we got you.
Nakabahan ako. Baka hindi ko ma-defend to. Paano kung napindot ko sa anxiety? Wala na, lagot na ako.
Hindi mo kaya yan! Kung ako sa'yo, sumuko ka na. Kaya mo yan. Do your best. Nag-break ka naman kagabi, diba?
Huh?
Are you guys ready?
Yes! We're totally ready!
What can you say about the verbal communication used by the receptionist? Did she use oral, written, or both? Can you rate her ability from 1 to 10 for me? Why am I so bad at this?
Hey, the video shows a guest and receptionist talking to each other. Their conversation is smooth and clear. Throughout the video, they mostly use oral communication. The receptionist greets the guest in a friendly and accommodating voice, asks questions, and provides information about the reservation. We would like to rate the interaction 10 out of 10 because the receptionist shows great communication skills. She gives clear and concise answers and shows a positive mood and attitude towards the guest.
In addition, we noticed that the receptionist demonstrates active listening by responding properly to the guest's concern and question. She maintained eye contact and used calm tone, which makes the guest feel comfortable and warm. Her confidence and knowledge about the reservation process shows that she is well-trained and professional. She also maintained a polite and friendly attitude, which is important in accommodating guests and creating a positive experience.
Thank you, guys. Okay, for my next question, what non-verbal communication did you guys observe from the receptionist? Was it appropriate and effective?
Hi! In our observation, the receptionist demonstrated several forms of non-verbal communication while interacting with the guests. She mainly used facial expressions to convey her reactions during the conversation. For example, when she initially could not find the guest reservation, her subtle tone showed confusion and concern about the situation. However, she maintained professionalism by smiling while speaking with the guest, which made her very friendly and accommodating. She also maintained eye contact, which showed attentiveness and engagement during the interaction. Overall, her non-verbal communication effectively supported her verbal communication, and it was evident that the guest felt comfortable and satisfied with the service she provided.
Did the receptionist apply any of the 7 C's of the communication? Can you guys please cite examples? What are the 7 C's anyway? And did the customer also apply it?
I am the receptionist and I'm the customer.
Fight!
Of course, the receptionist, me, Baron, I delivered my message clearly to the customer. I asked direct questions and explained the situation in a straightforward manner so that Miss Marzel could easily understand my point one at a time.
As the customer, I was also clear in expressing my concern. I stated that I had a reservation, the type of room I booked, and how many nights I would stay. Because of this, the receptionist, you, will easily understand my request.
And I made sure that I communicated correctly with the customer. I honestly explained to Miss Marzel that there was a glitch in the booking system and informed her about the availability of the rooms. I used proper language and accurate information to address her concerns.
As the customer, I also provided correct and accurate information. When the receptionist asked how I booked the room, I was ready to provide proof and correct details about the reservation.
I provided complete information to the customer regarding her stay in the hotel, even though there was a conflict with the reservation. I explained the situation and offered possible solutions while answering all her questions.
As the customer, I also made sure that my message was complete. I answered all the questions from the receptionist and gave the relevant information needed to resolve the issue with my booking.
And I made sure that my message was concrete by giving specific details such as the exact room number and clear directions instead of speaking in general terms.
As the customer, I also gave concrete information about my reservation. I clearly stated the details and facts so there will be no misunderstanding between me and you, the receptionist.
And I made sure that my responses were concise by asking only the necessary questions and explaining the situation briefly but clearly.
I also kept my responses concise by answering the receptionist questions directly and confidently without adding unnecessary information.
I remained courteous throughout the conversation by speaking politely and respectfully to the customer.
I was also courteous during our conversation by using polite words such as thank you, which made our interaction respectful and professional.
I showed consideration by politely explaining the situation about the system glitch and offering another room available as a solution for the customer.
As the customer, I also shown consideration by understanding the situation and accepting the suggestion of the receptionist regarding the room change.
How would you guys rate the receptionist's ability to communicate with the customer?
Well, I think she deserved a perfect score of 10 out of 10 for exceptional service. The receptionist demonstrated excellent communication skills, clearly and politely addressing the customer's concerns. When she encountered an issue with the customer's reservation, she promptly explained the situation and offered a solution, showcasing her proactive approach to problem solving.
One more thing is that the customer had several questions, and she listened attentively, responding in a calm, professional, and empathetic manner. To ensure he was well informed, she provided a comprehensive paper outlining the hotel's amenities and took the time to review it with him, verifying that he understood everything. Her efficient and courteous handling of the situation resulted in outstanding customer service, making a positive impression on his stay.
How about you? What can you say about the customer's communication ability? Was he an effective communicator?
Based on our observation, the customer can be considered an effective communicator. At the beginning of interaction, he clearly introduced himself and stated that he had a reservation for a single room for 3 nights, which made his purpose clear to the receptionist. When the receptionist mentioned that she could not find his reservation, the customer remained calm and cooperative instead of reacting negatively. He also provided helpful information such as reservation number, which made it easier to clarify the situation. In addition, he asked appropriate questions, particularly when he asked if the room upgrade would involve an additional cost. This shows that he was attentive and actively participating in conversation. He also engaged in polite small talk with the receptionist, which helped create a more comfortable and friendly interaction. Because of these behaviors, we can say that the customer demonstrated clarity, courtesy, and cooperation in communication. Therefore, we would rate his communication ability around 8.5 out of 10, since he communicated clearly and respectfully through the interaction.
As the hospitality management student, this research is both an honor and a responsibility for us. It helps us understand that communication is not only a skill, but also a commitment to provide respect, clarity, and genuine service to every guest. Through this study, we realize that effective communication plays a vital role in creating positive guest experiences. With the knowledge and insights we gain, We carry the responsibility of applying these lessons as future hospitality professionals who aim to deliver excellent and meaningful service. And I thank you.
Okay, guys, this is the ballad! Huh? This is the
Teka lang, bakit kami pa lang sumasagot? Di ba dapat ikaw yung nandito?
Well, I told you I suck at communication. I need your